All right, let's just jump right in. We're talking about one of the biggest, most intense challenges out there, cracking the JEE, with just 2 months left on the clock. Now look, this isn't about some magic trick. It's about having a solid, no-nonsense game plan that actually works.
So, you're looking at the calendar. You see 2 months to JEE, and that feeling hits you, right? That mix of pressure, anxiety, maybe even a little bit of panic? Well, first things first, you are definitely not alone. It feels like this huge mountain, and you can practically hear the clock ticking. But what if we just flipped the script on this whole thing?
Yeah, let's completely reframe how we see this. Think about it. These next 60 days, they're not a countdown to doom. No way. They are your launch pad. This is your strategic, high-impact window to zero in, focus that energy, sharpen your skills, and just launch yourself towards that goal.
Okay, so let's get into the nuts and bolts. Here's the game plan, our roadmap. We're going to cover the winning mindset you need, how to master your time, conquering those PCM chapters, and then we'll wrap it up with your final game plan. Let's do this.
All right, Section 1, your winning mindset. And this is all about strategy over syllabus. Look, before we even touch a book, we've got to get our heads in the right space. The absolute biggest shift you have to make right now is to stop trying to cover everything and start thinking master what matters. It's a total game changer.
You know the trap, right? The hard study trap? You spend hours grinding away at a chapter you barely get just so you can check a box and say you covered it. That's a dead end. The real magic, the smart study, happens when you spend maybe just 2 super focused hours to absolutely master a high-value concept. It's all about precision, not just blind persistence.
And really, that's the whole philosophy right there. Don't let the sheer size of the syllabus paralyze you. Forget about being perfect by the end. Your only job is to be a little bit better today than you were yesterday. That's it. Because those small, consistent steps, they add up to something huge over 60 days.
Okay, next up, mastering your time. This is your 60-day sprint schedule. So if that winning mindset is your engine, well, the schedule, that's your steering wheel. It's what actually guides you where you need to go. So let's build that plan.
Take a look at this daily time split. This is so important. A whopping 50%, that's half your day, should be for revision and mock tests. And you might be thinking, wait, half my day on stuff I've already seen? Absolutely. Because at this stage, remembering what you know and figuring out what you don't know is just as crucial as learning something new. So, what does a perfect study day look like? Think of this as your daily blueprint. Morning session. You hit your toughest subject first. Get it done while your brain is at 100%. Then, the afternoon is for your stronger subjects, to build that confidence and momentum. Evening is all about revision and light practice. And that final hour, reviewing notes and planning tomorrow, let me tell you, that is non-negotiable. It sets you up to win the next day.
Okay, deep breath. We've got the mindset. We've got the schedule. Now for the big one. Conquering PCM chapters. This is your high-impact topic hit list. Where exactly do you point all this energy?
All right, first up, physics. This is the one that often separates the good ranks from the great ones. But here's the secret. You don't have to know everything. The key is having crystal clear understanding in a few specific high-yield areas.
So, here it is, your physics hit list. Now, why these chapters? We'll think about it. Modern physics, way simpler conceptually than something like rotational motion, but it's packed with questions. It's a huge return on your time. Thermodynamics and electrostatics, they're the foundation for so much else. You master these, you unlock other chapters automatically. And optics and magnetism are just consistently big scores. This isn't just a list, people. It's a strategy to get the most points possible. Okay, let's move on. Next up, chemistry. This is the one that if you play it smart can be your highest scoring subject. It's all about having the right approach. And for chem, these 5 chapters are your absolute bedrock. I mean, general organic chemistry, it's not just another chapter, it's literally the language of organic chemistry. You get that down, and suddenly half the subject just clicks. Same with chemical bonding. Its ideas pop up everywhere, from P-block to coordination compounds. Seriously, don't just study these chapters, you need to live and breathe them for a while. They give you the most bang for your buck.
And finally, mathematics. Math. This is the one that's all about practice. Your speed and your accuracy here, that can make or break your entire score. So for math, these are your battlegrounds.
Vectors and 3D and integral calculus, guaranteed to be loaded with questions. Yeah, they look scary, but they're super process-driven. Follow the steps, know the formulas. And matrices and determinants, honestly, these can be the fastest, easiest marks on the entire paper if you're careful. But here's the key. Don't just solve problems. Solve them with a timer running. Speed is everything here.
Okay, let's bring it all home. Our final section, your final game plan. We've got the mindset, the schedule, and the topic hit list. Now, let's weave it all together into a single, powerful strategy for turning these next 2 months into a huge success.
Here's your roadmap for the next 2 months, broken down into 2 simple phases. Phase 1, the first 45 days. This is all about mastering those key concepts and solving a ton of problems from those high-weightage chapters. Then, Phase 2, the last 15 days. This is an all-out sprint. No new topics, period. It's just intensive revision and mock tests every single day to get you in peak exam form.
And through all this grind, you need to have that one singular focus, your one goal. For these 60 days, every single choice you make, whether to study 1 more hour or to put your phone in another room, it all has to pass one simple test. Just ask yourself, is this getting me closer to my goal?
So if we boil this whole thing down, what do we get? We get this simple 3-point success mantra. Think of this as your compass. Anytime you feel lost or overwhelmed, just come back to this. Number 1, master the high-weighted stuff first. Number 2, stick to that daily schedule like glue. And number 3, revise, test, analyze, and then do it all over again. That's the loop.
So there you have it. The plan is laid out. It's clear, it's strategic, and it is absolutely designed for maximum impact. These next 60 days, they are going to define your journey. The only question left is, are you ready to turn all this pressure into an incredible performance?